Hello, day 8. Okay, I'm a little off schedule because a lot of beautiful things have happened. Oh, that light. And yeah, a lot of insight, a lot of breakthrough that I've had. And I wasn't going to finish this, but I do want to finish this because I want to apply this insight and breakthrough. I'm going to do a separate video of like how this meditation has changed me and just a lot of things. It's actually been very, very, very beautiful. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to do things differently again. And this is actually, I'm going to take you in depth, more in depth, not for longer, but actually shorter and more confined for you to sit with it and just kind of do that inner work. Or maybe sometimes what it is just that stirring, and then you invite spirit. So we're going to do some deep breathing, and then I'm pretty much going to do a visualization. So today, day 8 is about forgiveness. Let me stop. Okay, so usually people think that forgiveness is given to like from the other person. No, yeah, no, they lied to you. You've been living a lie, babes. I'm just kidding. But forgiveness is actually done for yourself. You forgive yourself. And this isn't to say that you don't say sorry when you've purposely hurt somebody with that intention. Sorry if you hear like licking, it's literally, truly. The pups are here supporting me. So, forgiveness is done inside of you. You forgive yourself for what you've done, what has been done to you. And because, and I was going to say, and maybe the validation of someone then apologizing will happen. But the whole point of forgiveness is when you forgive yourself, you don't need the apology from others. And if you get it, great. You can literally say, whatever you need to say in that moment. Because sometimes thank you is just not what you need to say. Sometimes just being silent is all that it takes, and just acknowledging their apology and them stepping up for themselves, them doing that healing work for themselves as well. And so forgiveness is done for you to find your peace and for you to know that no matter what happens, you accept yourself and you forgive yourself and you do that inner work and the inner, um, that trauma healing or just healing for yourself, which I like to call healing remembering, because healing is actually you retaking back the broken pieces you broke off of yourself to protect yourself, which is very beautiful. But you no longer need to protect yourself in that way anymore. All right, so I want you to get comfortable. Again, if you have some beautiful music that calms you, makes you feel serene and calm and at peace or ease, please go ahead and play that while you're listening to this in the background, as that would help. And if you're like me and you want to do it in silence, join the party. All right, so I want you to get comfortable. I want you to take an inhale through your nose, pause at the top, and then exhale through your nose. Just assess how you feel. Do your shoulders feel a little tense? Are you still holding any tension there, or do they just feel tight? Not tense, but just tight from the day. Or you're just starting your day, you just woke up. And I want you to go ahead and inhale again through your nose. And then pause. And then exhale through your nose. Nice. We're going to do that 3 more times. Go ahead and inhale, pause, exhale. Go ahead and inhale, pause, exhale. each time to soften yourself to it. You don't fix anything, don't get upset. Don't try to think like, oh, well, I just feel tense. That's fine. Good. We're not fixing, we're just softening. Go ahead and inhale, pause, exhale, just let it out. Maybe you need to shake it a bit. I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to, we're going to bring yourself to the fields where you start off before you go to your house. And I want you to go ahead and start stepping. So take your first step, two, third step, four. I just want you to soften each time you take that step. Five, sixth step, seven, eighth step. You completely relax. Nine, 10, you're at your door. And again, that light, maybe it's a different color this time, appears right there by your side. Maybe the side, wherever side, how it comes and shows up to you. Maybe it's actually taken form. It's gorgeous. I want you to acknowledge it and thank it for coming. That is your spirit guides. And if there's no light, I want you to just ask your spirit guides to join you in this. Before you step through that door, I want you to picture a golden light surrounding you and your spirit. Just a golden light, a circle, it can be a triangle, get fancy if you want. And then I want you to picture another golden light surrounding you, and that second golden light is going to be me and my spirit team holding space for you as we dive deep, because babe, it's about to be deep. And I want you to go ahead and inhale. Exhale, I want you to go through the door. And whatever room you land in that you've opened up the door to your house in, it doesn't have to be your living room. It can be the kitchen. It can be a house that's empty. However that appeared to you, I want you now in this space to just see how you feel. Do you feel at home? Do you feel still slightly uneasy? Do you feel nervous? Do you feel excited? Do you feel relaxed? I want you to just take inventory of how you feel. Now, here comes the forgiveness part. I want you to picture a situation that you've been holding on to, a memory, a person, a job that you no longer have, or currently now your job. And I want you to, mainly that a person is what I want you to picture. But if there's no one that comes to your mind, picture something else that's been hurtful. And I want you to picture this person. It could be your sibling, it can be your parents, it can be a boss, it can be a coworker, it could be a friend, it could be your pet, it could be you. It could be you. And I want you to picture this person right in front of you. We're not shaming them. I just want you to picture their essence. Just picture the person right in front of you. And I want you to take note of how your body feels. Where do you feel that in your body right now? Don't second guess it. Just literally breathe into it. Go ahead and inhale. Exhale. Where do you feel that? Do you feel it in your heart? Do you feel it across your chest? Do you feel it in in your shoulders? Do you feel it in your stomach? Do you actually feel it in your fists, in your wrists, in your fingers? Do you feel it in your neck or your jaw? Do you feel it in your legs, your feet, maybe your calves, sometimes at the back of the calf? I want you to just go ahead and take note, and I want you to inhale into that and exhale. And then I want you to inhale again, and I want you to picture sending light to where that spot is. Go ahead and inhale. And then I want you to exhale. And then I want you to focus on that spot now. Know that you are safe and you're protected. And if you feel uncomfortable, At any moment, please listen to yourself, but just try to push through and ask your spirit guides for some strength. And I want you to picture that first spot you mentioned. And now I want you to go deeper. I want you to feel where it is. For example, if it's in your heart, right in your heart, does it feel like it's in the front of your heart? Does it feel like in the back, as if there's just that little like heartburn feeling, that like that little pricking feeling, sensation? Is it in your chest? Did it automatically tense and tighten up? Did you notice your breath getting shallower? Or maybe you're holding your breath. And if you are holding your breath, go ahead and release that. Did you feel it in your shoulders where you just literally tensed up your shoulders? Where did you feel it? Let's go deeper, even deeper. And I want you, if you feel comfortable, if you're alone and you feel comfortable doing this, say this out loud to yourself because this will help. So it's like, I feel it in my heart. Actually, I feel it in the back of my heart. I feel it in my shoulders, but I feel it in more like the back part, closer to my back part of my shoulders. I feel it in my stomach, but it's just like a pit, a ball that's just heavy in the lower part of my abdomen. And I want you to breathe. Go ahead and inhale. And I want you to send your spirit guide straight to that spot and target where you just said you felt it. And picture them going straight into you and staying there. And then exhale. Go ahead and inhale again. Exhale. And then now, I want you to name it. Name what that person right in front of you makes you feel. Maybe it's disappointment. Maybe it's anger. Maybe it's sadness. Maybe it's just hurt. Maybe you don't know. But try to form a word that describes it. Maybe it's a color. That can happen too. But I want you to give it a word that's tangible. Maybe you're actually afraid. Maybe you feel sympathetic for this person. Maybe you feel apathetic. Maybe you feel disdain. Literally, there's tons of synonyms, adjectives that you can use. I don't want you to hold back, but just pick one. And I want you to feel that. And now I want you to picture, you still have this person in front of you, but I want you to picture your inner child. I want you to picture them right there, right by your side. It could be on the left and right, left or right, it doesn't matter. And I want you to picture them right there by your side. And I want you to hold on to them. Just hold their hand. And I want you to get down to their level. And with that word that you use to describe how you just felt, so if it's disappointment, lied to, let's use disappointment. I want you to look at your inner child. And I want you to now say to it, it's okay. I forgive you. Yep, go ahead. And I want you to now say, it's okay that you were disappointed. I too have disappointed many people. And use the adjective that you used. I too have made others angry. I too have lied to others. I too have hurt someone. I too have made someone sad. Whatever you put in that adjective, I want you to fill in that blank. I too have done that to someone else, other people, many people, few people, doesn't matter. But just confess that. And now I want you to go deeper and I want you to say at least 2 or 3 examples, or one, that's fine, of situations that you've hurt others, you've disappointed others, You've sabotaged others. Whatever adjective you use, I want you to now tell your inner child that this isn't to judge you. This is to show your inner child that people are people. And until we truly let go and release what no longer serves us, that we too make mistakes. And that's okay. But we don't have to hold on anymore. And now that you've said these things, I want you to take an inhale. I want you to exhale. Inhale your peace. Exhale the release. Inhale again. Exhale. And now I want you to look at your inner child and I want you to say, but I forgive myself. Well, I forgave myself for those that I've hurt, those that I've disappointed. Again, use that adjective and fill it in. I have forgiven myself for those that I've, and enter your adjective. And now I want you to look at your inner child and I want you to smile at your inner child and say, see, so it's okay because I've done it too. And I understand that this hurts you, but I forgive them because I'm forgiving myself for all the things I've done that was similar. And now I want you to picture the person that you have right there in front of you. And now I want you to picture their inner child. Mhm. I want you to picture their inner child. And I want you to see how their inner child is also scared and it's just a child. Or maybe if they make you feel fearful, how their inner child feels fear. They look afraid, they look terrified. Or if you've felt sadness from this person, how sad the inner child looks. And I want you to get down on their inner child's level. And I want you to hold this inner child's hand. And I want you to say, I forgive you for making me feel, and enter that adjective, whatever word you use to describe that emotion. That's it. And I want you to say it again. I forgive you for making me feel disappointed. Go ahead. Angry, afraid, hurt, lost. And now I want you to look at their inner child and I want you to say, because I know you are also feeling these emotions. And I am sorry that you are carrying these as well. So I forgive you to help you release and find peace and love. And I want you to say the opposite of what it is. So if it's disappointment, maybe belonging. If it's anger, maybe joy or peace or happiness. I want you to say the opposite of that, what they've made you feel. And now I want you to picture your inner child and their inner child right there next to you, right there next to you. And I want you to hug them both. Go ahead and hug them both. And I want you to say, I love you both. And thank you. And then I want you to picture them absorbing into the light that your spirit guide is. So, whatever color that is. And I want you to picture them absorbing into you and they disappear. I want you to go ahead and exhale. Inhale and then exhale. Go ahead and inhale and exhale. And I want you to Slowly open your eyes. How do you feel? You see, the thing is forgiveness is done in ourselves. And until we see from the perspective of, how people react is how they meet themselves or the things that they have not yet been able to alchemize themselves. And we start to realize that how someone reacts doesn't dictate how we react. And if we reacted to it, it's a beautiful gift for us to know that that's healing that we need to do in ourselves as well. We co-create with everyone, even if people aren't in our stories for long. And until we see that everyone has an inner child and that inner child is longing for love, as you've been giving your inner child the love, the softness, the slowness, the patience, the joy, the laughter that you've been giving yourself, an inner child. Sometimes not everyone gives that to themselves. And so if we actually can understand that forgiveness starts in ourself, it will help you react less to others and see that majority of the time how someone reacts towards you has nothing to do with you. And if you do react, is the question of, ooh, what part of you is needs to be said in this moment? That's what I like to ask myself. So I make sure I show up for the version of me that I want to be every day. And it's beautiful. People they can show you their wounds, that, or they can show you the peace. They can show you your wounds, or they can show you your peace. And when you start to just accept people for who they are, not their bad behavior, that's not what I'm saying, but understand when someone is making you feel afraid, actually they feel afraid. They have their own inner shadows that they keep ignoring, but you don't have to. I hope this helped. I truly do. I want to go deeper, and I can't express the joy I'm actually feeling for just more of a breakthrough for myself that I've gone through with this meditation series, and which I was not expecting in this level of deepness and the clarity in my intent even more. And yeah, yeah. Please let me know if this helped. I mean, actually, I'm going to stop saying that, but let me know how this helped you by commenting down below, or send me an email. Why not? Just send me an email. Be like, hey, it helped me this way if you're shy. But yeah, here's to day 9.